Industry pages for SEO can drive some of the most qualified traffic to your website and result in really high quality leads and new business. In this video, I'm going to help you understand first what an industry page is, and I'm going to walk through a client example of industry pages that we built that help them rank on Google so you can get a better understanding of how to deploy this for your business. Cuttall is one of the largest hand soap and sanitizer distributors in the country. Businesses are purchasing hand soap and hand sanitizer from this company. They have industry pages on their site. You'll see here education, healthcare, food services, industrial, travel, so on and so forth. So the ultimate goal is that if somebody in the sports industry is searching for hand sanitizer dispensers for a hockey arena or for a football stadium, that they will find Cuttall's website. So I talk about generating really high quality leads from industry pages. The intent is really high because you're building out a page that's targeting a very specific niche. When we build out industry pages, we brainstorm with the client to understand which industries drive the most revenue, because that's what we want to prioritize. And in the instance of Cuttall, it's education. So you'll see that we're not just building an education page because that's pretty generalized. If somebody's searching for hand soap dispensers for education, maybe, but most likely they're going to search for hand soap dispensers for middle school, for high school, for college, for daycare. And that's why we've structured the industry pages to have a parent page for education. That is the, page that gives the high level explanation. And it serves as a gateway page to then daycare, K through 12, college and universities. So when you're building out your industry pages, make sure not to get generalized, really niche down, because that is going to drive even higher quality traffic. This is Cuttall's college and university industry page. When we were creating this page, we interviewed an expert on their team that specializes in this specific division of their business, specifically for education and then college and university. You don't want a generalist writing content where it's a bunch of fluff. You want the content to be hard-hitting, and by interviewing an expert, we were able to get that hard-hitting content. And by the way, Google loves that. Google wants to see expert-written content. And all of these industry pages should serve as sales collateral. So if somebody is contacting Cuttall from Northwestern or Penn State and they're interested in hand sanitizer dispensers for their university, Cuttall could direct them to this URL and it serves as great sales collateral. So as you scroll through this page, you'll start to notice that the content, it's not generic. They do custom logos on these dispensers for the universities, and we've included that. So as you go through the page, you'll see that it's really expert content. It's been designed in a way to make it unique, and ultimately that's what Google wants to see. Right now, I'm on our agency's website, and over the years, we've worked with clients across a lot of different verticals, and we constantly get asked, have you worked with any music schools when it's a prospective music client? Have you worked with any personal injury lawyers before? Do you have any case studies? And that's when we share these industry pages with them. So here's an example from a music on our music industry page, and you can see that we're showcasing the case studies from our music client. So for Expressions Music, we've helped them expand from 4 locations to 12. If another music client is thinking of working with us, that's a pretty great case study. For West Coast Music, they have 70% visibility on Google, another strong trust indicator. We include reviews from a music school client. So these are all things that you want to be thinking about to make the piece of content great. This goes without saying, but any SEO initiative that you do, you should be tracking the keywords to monitor the overall progress. It's one thing to build out a page, but are there results for your business? So here you could see that we're tracking keywords for marketing agency for music schools, marketing company for music schools, PPC company for music schools, SEO company for music schools. And you'll start to see that we've seen some really nice jumps. So we're ranking really in the number 1 position for this marketing agency and marketing company for music school. We've dropped a couple spots for SEO company for music school. But this allows you to know if you're going to be in striking distance, like if you're ranking towards the top of Google, because that's going to give you a chance to get new business within your industry. But I should also say that when you build out industry pages, in a lot of instances, there's not going to be heavy volume for these pages. So it might not be where you're getting leads every month, but it could be 1 to 2 really large pieces of business come through from that industry page. Google has said on numerous occasions not to create content for search engines. You should create it for users. And the reason I'm bringing that up pertaining to industry pages, don't build out industry pages with the intention of just ranking if you actually haven't done work with that specific vertical, because what's going to happen in that instance is you're not able to include the case studies, you're not able to include the testimonials, the content becomes generic, and then your website can get dinged and the strategy can do more harm than good. There you have it. That's the rundown on industry pages. Just to recap, it can drive really high quality traffic for your business if executed properly. You want to make sure to prioritize based off of the most profitable and lucrative industries and work your way on down. Keep in mind that you want to get very granular with the industries. Don't be general, like just education. You want to have K through 12, daycare, college, and universities. It's important to interview experts because Google likes expert content and it makes for better sales collateral. And lastly, don't just churn out these pages if you don't actually serve that specific industry. My name is Jason Parks of The Media Captain. If you have any questions on SEO or digital marketing, feel free to contact me at themediacaptain.com.